when I was in kindergarten. This is how I know. This is a true story. This is how I know I was destined to be chosen. I was in kindergarten. My kindergarten teacher, Miss Had. I remember her name, Miss Had. She looked at me one day. I remember this in kindergarten because we was about to do a new activity. She just told us we're gonna do something new tomorrow, right? And I was there on the day that they was gonna do a new activity, right? I'm there, and we just got done using the markers. We used the chalk. We used the markers. You got an option, right? You go over there and you use the markers, or you come here and use the colored chalk. Maybe you like glow in the dark chalk, then cut the lights off. Right? That's raw, ain't it? But like, we was just done doing that and we was about to do a new activity. And I'm like, whoa, she's about something new already. So I'm in kindergarten, I'm like 5 or 6. And she's like, all right, it's coloring time. We're about to use the markers. We're about to use chalk, coloring books, right? And everybody got up. And I'm sitting there in meditation pose. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to get up. And as I'm about to get up, Miss Had is just staring at me. She's just staring at me like, I don't know, like she's just staring at me like. And then she just went out of the whole classroom. And then I just got up and I I just got up. Like she stormed out. And I got up like, is she about to shoot this little kid? As a little kid, I'm like, is she about to shoot me? All right. So I get up and I'm thinking like I'm about to run because she just ran out of the classroom. So something about to happen. You know what I'm saying? And she says, Reginald, I have something for you. Oh, here. And I'm like, what do you have for me as a teacher, G? Because, of course, I gave you an apple every day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, all right, what do you have for me? And she goes into her drawer. I'm like, okay. She's about to pull something out, on me. And she gives me the whole collection to the Harry Potter series. The whole collection of books. It was I think it was like 1 through 6 at the time. And my other teacher, Miss Blackburn, had a mustache. And she looked kind of like scary sometimes. Miss Blackburn looked kind of scary sometimes. She gives me this whole collection of Harry Potter books. That's how I know I was chosen. That's how I know I was chosen. Because, think about it. No kid is about to read paperback a whole collection of Harry Potter books. Do you know? Have you read Harry Potter? Who's read Harry Potter? You see? And I'm like, that's how I'm perceiving. I'm like, Okay, you just gave me some books. I kept that book set. And you know, through high school, it was like 5 years old to 18. I kept that book. So 16, 15, 14. Kept that book for 13 years. And, you know, I just started reading it. I was starting reading in high school because I never read, but my reading was on accelerated level. You see what I'm saying?